Okay, I want to talk about some tips about how to meditate to all my people out there who are trying to get better at it. Okay, environment. Let's talk about environment. You can meditate. Places where I meditate a lot is okay, number one, I find the easiest time for me to meditate is actually right when I wake up. And I don't even get out of my bed. And I don't go on my phone. I wake up, I might open my eyes and see how light it is outside. But then I still lay down and I just close my eyes and I just think. Just sit there unbothered. I'm telling you, meditation, it doesn't have to be so hard. It's just about leaving your mind. You can control your mind, okay? Just know that. If you know that you're in control, don't let the mind control you. You control your mind. If your mind begins to get sporadic, put a hold on that. Put those thoughts into timeouts. This is about mental control, being strong mentally. This is about allowing for everything that is, allowing that to be that, and accepting that to be that, and accepting you of being you, and just being in the flow of that. There's so much to be understood. For everything in the world cannot be understood by one person. What just needs to be understood is just pure bliss within your own self and just acceptance of you being a part of this reality. Allowing all these thoughts to come into your brain and to not even do anything about it. It's just you're listening. All you're doing is listening. This can be done right when you wake up in your bed. This can be done in your car when you're not doing anything, not listening to any music. Sometimes you can have a beat in the background. It's very easy to meditate in nature. I'm telling you, really the environment is everything. If you're in a peaceful environment and you're not around people and you don't have your phone buzzing off, if you're able just to control your mind and to allow itself to stretch, I feel like meditation is like your mind just laying down. You're like a yawn. Just that's what your mind is doing. You're giving it room. You're giving it space. You're giving it time to fill itself out. You know, when our mind gets into sporadic mode, or when people around us have their emotions running amok, you gotta understand that having your emotions all over the fucking place is not gonna help the situation. It is best to be calm. Like what always? I read the book The Daily Stoic. Anybody wants to get better at meditating and having a calm mind, read the book The Daily Stoic. You know, Stoicism is about, really keeping yourself calm and not acting out of emotions so strong, and playing the long game with a lot of things in life. You know, a lot of things can happen in our daily lives in the present moment, and we might want to react so fast, but if you can take a step back and see things for what they are and what they can be in the future, you can remain detached. A big part of meditation is detachment. Detaching you from yourself. Sometimes when I'm sitting down and I'm meditating, I try to see myself from third person. I try to allow my soul to leave my body, and I try to So when I'm in the car and I'm meditating, I'm sitting in the driver's seat, obviously. When I get in a deep state of meditation, I'll try to like slide my soul to the passenger seat, and like I imagine as I'm looking at my person in the driver's seat who's sitting down meditating. I try to leave my body and I observe myself from the third person perspective, third person view. Detach yourself from who you are and leave who you are. The best states of meditation is when you are no one, you have no name. You're just something and a whole bunch of nothing. That is when meditation is the best. It's just bliss. There's nothing to think about. Silence your mind. There is literally nothing. We're in this big universe of so much going on. We are nothing but tiny drops of what is going on in front of us. We can't even explain how you're even looking at me, how I'm even looking at the camera. We can't explain on how all this works. These molecules in the air, all the stuff I'm breathing. Our mind can barely wrap around this concept. There's too much. There's too much going on. Let your senses step back and just question nothing. It's all about just being. I also recommend the book Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. So you read the book Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Hope I'm saying his name right. Eckhart Tolle. Power of Now. And read the book The Daily Stoic. Can't remember who that author is, but The Daily Stoic. Those two books, man, they help you a lot.